Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve some more advanced problems based on integers. So let's look at the first problem. Write the mathematical statements that can be represented by this integer number line given below. Now as you can see here, these arrows, this arrow is moving from 0 to -6 towards the left of 0, right? And then from -6 we are going to 4. So there are two things taking place here, from 0 first of all to -6, and then from -6 we are going to 4 towards the right hand side on the number line. Now any movement towards the right hand side on the number line either denotes addition of a positive integer or subtraction of a negative integer, right? Now note the number of steps it is moving. Let us count how many units it is taking, how many units it is moving in order to move from -6 to 4. So from -6 to -4, 2 units, right? And from -4 to -2, 2 units, then from -2 to 0, 2 units, 0 to 2, 2 units, and 2 to 4, 2 units. It means 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. That is a total of 10 units, right? So from -6, in order to reach at 4, we need to move 10 units towards the right hand side on the number line. So the best statement which describes this condition is either -6 plus 10, I am adding a positive integer, right? Or -6 minus -10, I am subtracting a negative integer. That is also possible, right? So these two mathematical statements can describe the problem given on the number line. I hope this is clear to you. Let's look at the next problem. Find the value of x. -19 times 348 is equal to -19 times 4 plus -19 times x. By looking at the question, which property of integers can you relate here? What do you think? Which property should we use in order to solve this question? It appears that distributive property is being used here. If you can see, 348 minus 19 is same, and 348 is being distributed as 4 and x. As per the distributive property, what it says? A times b plus c is equal to a times b plus a times c, right? Now what is my a? If I compare this distributive property with the given equation we have, what do I get? Let's see. We have a as -19. You can see here, this is a, this is a, right? Then what is b? Here b is 4. Here I have b plus c as 348, right? And c is x. So we get these values. Now b plus c is known to me. I have the value of b. Can I know the value of c, that is x? Can I find it out? Yes, we can use linear equations, or you can simply use hit and trial method also. So we have 4 plus c is equal to 348 as the value of b is 4, right? So moving 4 to the right hand side of the equation, c is equal to 348 minus 4. So c is equal to 344, and therefore we can say x is equal to 344. You can simply mentally also solve this, but make sure you should know that 348 can be written as a sum of two numbers. So you just need to figure out the other number here. I hope this is clear to you. Let's look at the next problem. Write a pair of integers whose product is -12 and 7 integers lie between them. Now you have to write a pair of integers whose product is minus 12, but the condition is that 7 integers should lie between them. Now in order to have product as minus 12, what are the possible integers we have? Can we find the factors of 12 and know the pair of integers, right? So what are the possible factors of 12? Let's see. The possible pairs of factors of 12, either 1 times 12 is 12, right? I am taking first of all the factors of 12 here, and then we will see what can fit to minus 12. Then it is 2 times 6, right? Then it is 3 times 4. Then 4 times 3 is also 12. So since the order gets repeated, so we stop finding the factors, right? Now let's see how it can fit to minus 12. So the possible pairs of factors of minus 12 are, now when we multiply two integers and we need a negative answer, then either of them should be a negative integer. That is, one is positive and one is negative, because when you are multiplying a positive integer and a negative integer, the product is a negative integer. So either of them is negative, right? So I can have minus 1 times 12 or 1 times minus 12. I can have minus 2 times 6 or 2 times minus 6. I can have minus 3 times 4 or 3 times minus 4. So these are the possible pairs of factors of minus 12. Now let's check how many integers lie between them. If I consider minus 1 and 12, so between minus 1 and 12 we have 0, then 1, 2, 3, so on till 11. It means 7 integers, there are more than 7 integers. Similarly between 1 and minus 12, yes, there are more than 7 integers. Minus 2 and 6. So between minus 2 and 6, I have minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I have 7 integers. So let's write them down. Between minus 2 and 6, I have minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So these are the 7 integers I have. Now, what about 2 times minus 6? That is, I can say between minus 6 and 2. Let's check. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. Again, I have 7 integers. What about minus 3 and 4? I have minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. I have 6 integers. And what about 3 and minus 4? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Again, I have 6 integers between them. So, the possible pair of integers whose product is minus 12 and also 7 integers lie between them can be either minus 2 times 6 or 2 times minus 6. So, we have the answer as minus 2 comma 6 or 2 comma minus 6. I hope this is clear to you. Let's look at the next problem. A shopkeeper earns a profit of 2 rupees by selling a pen and a loss of 50 paise per pencil and a loss of 15 paise per eraser while selling pens and erasers of old stock. Now, you have already learnt in integers that profit is a positive number. And what about loss? Is it positive or negative? It's a negative number, right? So, we can say this is positive, this is negative, and this is negative. Now, on a particular day, he earns a profit of 10 rupees. So, overall profit is 10 rupees plus 10, right? If he sold 10 pens and the number of pencils and erasers he sold are in the ratio 7:10. So, we are given the ratio 7:10 here. Then find the number of pencils and erasers he sold on that day. Now, we will assume, let's say that the number of pencils he sold that day be 7x, let's say. then how many erasers would he sell on that day? It would be 10x, right? Now, it is given to us that gain on sale of 1 pen is 2 rupees and loss on sale of 1 pencil is 50 paise and loss on sale of 1 eraser is 15 paise. So, this means I am referring this as plus 2, this is minus 50 and this is minus 15, right. So, I am representing them as integers. Next, gain on sale of 10 pens, that is on 1 pen he is earning a profit of 2 rupees. So, on 10 pens it would be 2 rupees multiplied by 10, that is 20 rupees. And for ease of calculations, or the calculations should be in the same units, so I am converting 20 rupees into paisa. We already know that 1 rupee is 100 paisa, right. So, 20 rupees would be 20 multiplied by 100, that is 2000 paisa here. So, this will again be plus 2000 as it is profit, right. Now, loss on sale of 7x pencils. How many pencils he sold? 7x, and on 1 pencil he lost 50 paisa, right. So, 50 paise multiplied with 7x, that is 350x paise. Now, since it is loss, so this refers to minus 350x, right. Now, loss on sale of 10x erasers, that is 15 paise on 1 eraser and 10x is total erasers he sold. So, 150x paise. Again this is loss, so this would be represented as minus 150x. Now, he sold these 3 items with these gains and losses, and the overall profit he made was 10 rupees, which is equal to 1000 paisa. Again 1 rupee is 100 paisa, so 10 times 100, that is 1000 paisa, right. So, 1000 paise can be represented as an integer as plus 1000 as it is profit, right. So, if I add these 3 values, would I get this value? Because that is the overall profit he made that day, right. So, according to the question, what should I have? 2000 plus minus 350x plus minus 150x should be equal to 1000, right. That is what the equation should say, correct. Now, we will solve this equation in order to find the value of x. So, I will transpose 2000 to the right hand side and simplify minus 350x and minus 150x. So, what is minus 350x and minus 150x? You already know how to add like terms in algebra, right. So, x stays as it is and minus 350 and minus 150 is minus 500. So, this is minus 500x is equal to 1000 minus 2000. Since 2000 gets transposed to the right hand side, it changes its sign. Now, what is 1000 minus 2000? That is minus 1000, right. Now, what should I do? What should be my next step? I need the value of x. So, I will divide by minus 500 both sides, right. So, dividing by minus 500 both sides, what do I get? Minus 1000 upon minus 500. Since when I divide by minus 500 both sides, this gets cancelled and I am left with this, right. So, what is minus 1000 divided by minus 500? That is 2. So, x is equal to 2. Therefore, we can say that the number of pencils sold on that day were 7 times 2, 7x, right, 7 times 2, that is 14, and number of erasers sold on that day were 10x, that is 10 times 2, which is equal to 20. I hope this is clear to you. See you again for some more interesting problems. If you have any doubts, you can revisit the modules again for better clarity of concepts of integers. Bye-bye.